All right, Hafaday, and welcome. Thanks again for watching, everyone. It's time for another series in our Inafa'Maolek skits, and we had Liz on the show last time talking about some skits that you put out, and we've got another one. This one is Pakyo, the Typhoon Inafa'Maolek skit, and I got a chance to watch it, Liz, like I said, and it's great advice for pretty much anything in life. It's about being prepared and preparing yourself just like we would during a typhoon. If we know it's coming, it's going to intensify. Well, prepare yourselves. Get that bottled water, make sure you have batteries, make sure you have food, things like that. And so this skit kind of talks about preparing yourself for maybe some kind of conflict or something that you're, a big stressor or something. So let's talk about it and get right into how the skit came about. Liz?
Okay, so I'm the chairperson for Inafa'Maolek. It's a nonprofit organization, and we handle mediations. We handle walk-in cases referred by the courts. We handle a number of different type cases, but this skit is regarding conflict resolution, and we received a grant from GITA. So we got our YUMs, our youth mediators, involved to portray this skit on how to handle conflicts. Now, in our everyday life, there's all sorts of conflict. Our video is rather it's funny. It's real life lessons in life that we each encounter. So the group that you see on the screen, they were part of the skit. And they can probably tell you a bit about their experience doing the skit and maybe what they learned from the process. We're also training them to go out into the schools and to help with peer mediation in the schools. So we're doing regular trainings with our team.
Right. So Tara, let's go ahead and start to you with you. Getting involved in this skits, and how does this kind of help you being with Inafa'Maolek and just putting these skits together and putting them in a way where people can understand it? We know that when typhoons come, you have to prepare for them. So we know then there's conflict approaching, prepare for that. How did you, or what did you kind of bring into the skit to help out?
Oh, wow. I guess I just brought in my enthusiasm. We know that Inafa'Maolek has an important message to share. There's a lot of great things that are happening within the program. And so it's just great to be a part of something that's really going out and advocating for all the things that fall under its umbrella. I think the process itself, especially during time of COVID, and like conflicts, it's a time of reflection and personal growth. So that's what I really took away. And I'm excited to continue the journey as we continue to be trained within Inafa'Maolek.
And you're a teacher as well. So you probably use a lot of these lessons in your professional career as well, don't you?
Yes, I find that I'm using some of them. And then there's still some new things that I'm learning that I can't wait to try out within the new school year.
And one of the things in the skit, there was kind of a little bullying scene. Have you had a lot of experiences with that with your kids in class?
Not in the class. But yes, I mean, as a teacher, we are aware, and our schools are very supportive, and we really do try to share the knowledge that, if you witness it, bullying is a crime. And so we really do want to deter it and lessen its impact as much as possible. Just, I guess, basically making sure that students understand what is bullying and what bullying is not.
Yeah, and preparing yourself for that conflict resolution, that's what it's all about. Because when, things go down, just like at a typhoon, if you don't prepare, you lose all your stuff. You have to pick up the pieces. Well, why not prepare ahead of time, and then you won't have as much damage. So Ethan, we'll head on over to you. What is your role in Inafa'Maolek, this skit, and what did you personally take away from it?
So for me, I really feel that it was a great experience, and my role was mainly to play the part of the abusive boyfriend, and it really showed the part of a individual who was very controlling over another person. And for me, I learned that it's really important for a lot of young people, especially my age, to understand that it's important to feel what that other person is feeling, and to try to avoid paths to which conflict would arise with that other person.
Again, you want to, nip this in the bud. You don't want those conflicts to reach to some kind of violent point.
Yeah.
And this is about preparing for that, talking through them. And, Inafa'Maolek, whenever I think of it, I think of, maybe businesses or corporations coming together to settle some kind of dispute. But do you handle interpersonal relationships? Let's talk about some of those, if you will.
For me,
go ahead.
Go ahead. No, go ahead, Grant. Go ahead.
Well, with Inafa'Maolek, we do take cases from the courts, which involve divorce settlements, child custody, visitation, property disputes. So we do handle many different cases, including civil cases with Inafa'Maolek.
It's just about conflict, conflict is kind of an aggressive word. I think that, when you hear conflict, you think of people fighting, going to war or something, but it doesn't have to be that point. Like you said, if you prepare for it, it can just be where you sit down, have a discussion, get to that understanding. You meet in the middle. Hey, we're all good. And Inafa'Maolek has done their job. Let's head on over to Amy. Amy, we did not forget you. So let's talk about your role in the skit with Inafa'Maolek and what you personally took away from it.
If you're asking what I brought to the skit, I brought props,
Sure.
but no.
Okay, props are good.
Yes, I'm the prop person, but no. I think I bring to any organization just open-mindedness. I like to talk a lot, and whether or not you like to talk, it's okay. I will still try and be friendly with as many people as possible. So I think I bring some sort of energy, like Miss Tara, like to any organization. What I took away most from the Inafa'Maolek skits, I think also like Ethan, it's very important for young people to recognize signs early on. I personally do not deal with conflict very well, but Inafa'Maolek is helping me realize that the best way to handle conflict is in fact to nip it in the bud, as you said, because if you let it fester, it will only get worse and harder to deal with, and pushing things off in life, it really not the way to go. So I hope Inafa'Maolek is helping me to help others learn to be proactive in their lives, not only in areas of conflict, but also in other things, school, work. It's good to practice these habits at a young age so you can work up and master them in your later life. Of course, you're never a master, but.
Yeah, and I think that's key. And I think that's one of the messages that Liz and all of you have tried to get across through these skits is that, it doesn't have to be a divorce couple and, that kind of confrontation or resolution. These are just good practices for everyone in their personal lives, professional lives. And Amy, like you said, I'm a non-confrontational person. I don't care for it much at all. So usually when I'm confronted with something, you just tend to kind of brush it off like, oh, no, okay, that's fine. That's okay. All right, I'll deal with it. And then you just constantly become a doormat and, all this stuff builds up. And then eventually you get frustrated, you get stressed out. And that just leads to health problems and, problems in your personal life. So these practices are good for everyone. Tara, start with the students in school, teach them these processes and the skits, the way that you guys present them in this way that's entertaining. You've got your volunteers, your employees there acting out, and you talk about a typhoon, preparing for it. I mean, this is something that we all know well. When it's coming, we're condition 4, start preparing. Condition 3, start preparing. If you feel that confrontation is on the way, just prepare yourself mentally for it. Think about what you want out of that confrontation, what you're trying to get, what the other person wants, and then you meet in the middle, like you said. So the services that Inafa'Maolek, it's for everyone, I think. So people need to get involved. Liz, how can they contact you if they want more information?
You can call us at 477-1997 or 687-0911. I also want to point out that although these skits portray how to deal with conflict, the message also is to others who observe conflict so that they step in and help. and not just be someone that turns their back on certain things that are happening. We each have to speak up, help the other party overcome the conflict. And if it means standing, and you'll see that in the skit where you stand between two having conflict to say, hey, stop. So I want to emphasize that the skit is very humorous, and it's not just for students, it's for adults to recognize what is happening around them. What can they do to assist in any conflict at all? We're fortunate. Ethan is from Cal Poly in California. He's in that school, and he's here taking online classes. Amy is at the University of Guam. Tara is teaching at Teason. So we have a group of people, and we welcome other students to come and to volunteer and be part of this group and learn to avoid conflict.
Like I said, it benefits your life. Before we go ahead and play the skit, we'll get some final thoughts from everyone. Tara, starting with you, your thoughts on the skit and Inafa'Maolek in general.
Both of them have strong messages. Like what Liz said, we hope that you really absorb what it's trying to share with you. And of course, you can always find out about more information by calling Inafa'Maolek and obtaining more of it. And it was so much fun to do, and a very much a learning experience. So I really enjoyed it.
All right, Ethan.
And just see or watch the video, watch the skit, and pay attention to what us as actors, how we're portraying the problems and the conflicts, and use what our solutions were in the video to use them in your real life to deal with these problems and conflicts.
All right, Amy.
Yeah, same thing. I think watch the video, learn from it as much as you can, and remember that it's always fine until it isn't fine. There's always a breaking point, so start early.
All right, fantastic. I want to thank all of you for joining us, for putting all this work into the skit, the multitude of skits that you've done. This is the latest one, so let's go ahead and watch it. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Pakyo, the Typhoon Inafa'Maolek skit.
Pakyo.
Typhoon.
Opportunity riding
on a
dangerous wind.
Half a day Guam. This is WWKK, the #1 radio station on island. This is Cool Cat Kayla with your Typhoon Taylor update. Typhoon Taylor has been spotted 100 nautical miles off the southeast coast of Guam. Civil Defense has just issued Condition 3, and you know what that means.
Yes, there's no school today.
I need to get some batteries and flashlights.
I need to put up the shutters.
I need to fill up my water jugs.
I need to get candles and matches.
I need to get a generator.
We need to get some canned food.
I gotta get my chickens inside.
I don't know why everyone's worried. It's just gonna pass.
That's right, Guam. We are now in Condition 3. So type your chickens and put up your shutters because Taylor is coming.
I still need to get batteries for the flashlights. I can't even reach the shutters.
Oh no, I haven't filled up the water jugs.
We need more candles and matches.
I don't even know how to use a generator.
Man, I wish we had Spam.
Where are my chickens?
I don't know why everyone's worried. It's just gonna pass.
Attention Guam. Civil Defense has just now issued Condition 2. If you need to get to shelter, you'd better get there fast because Taylor is coming.
Dad, the tree's falling. It's gonna hit your car.
Oh no, not my car!
I hope you put up your shutters, Guam, because Typhoon Taylor has just been upgraded to a super typhoon.
Aw, no power.
Attention Guam. Civil Defense has just informed me that the typhoon is moving faster than expected. We are now in Condition 1. I repeat, we are now in Condition 1.
We don't even have any batteries.
Or Spam.
Or water.
Or Spam.
Or candles.
Or Spam.
Or Spam.
Yeah.
Well, at least we still have our house.
See?
We told you to put up the shutters.
Pakyo.
Typhoon.
Opportunity riding
on a
dangerous wind.
Opportunity. How can a typhoon be an opportunity?
Well, it gives us a chance to get together and sing songs.
Yeah!
Kumbaya, my lord.
Or we can play charades.
Yeah!
Stretching. Ooh, a bird? A plane? Oh, wait. A frog.
Oh, a spider! No, spider monkey.
Ah, Bruce Lee.
Oh, I know.
Okay.
Karate Kid.
Yeah!
Yes.
Or we can use the free rainwater to take showers outside.
Or we can take this time to appreciate our family and friends.
But wait, why are we doing this typhoon thing anyway?
Because typhoons are like the conflicts we experience in everyday life. Some are like the passing rains that never develop into storms, but some could lead to trouble. Trouble that can be avoided if you learn how to prepare and handle for them.
Now, don't get us wrong. Not all conflict is bad. Some conflicts can be positive and useful.
Should I go to school today?
This is inner conflict, when one side of you wants to do one thing and the other side wants to do another.
On one hand,
You should stay home so you can watch Netflix, sleep, eat snacks all day.
but on the other hand,
You should go to school so you can pass your classes and graduate.
I think I'll go to school.
You see, conflict can mean the opportunity to make a better choice.
Yes, but sometimes a conflict can develop just like a storm, just as intimidating and just as violent. It helps to look at the developing stages of a conflict, just like the developing stages of a typhoon. Come on, let's show them. Typhoon. Conflict.
Why are you always taking my stuff?
Condition 4, typhoon.
Blue skies smiling at me.
Condition 4, conflict.
Oh, hi, Tara.
Okay, Haley, how's it going?
Condition 3, typhoon. Condition 3, conflict.
Hey, Tara, I can't seem to find my heart earrings.
Oh, really?
Condition 2, typhoon. Condition 2, conflict.
Hey, those are my earrings. You're wearing them.
No big deal. Why do you always gotta be so selfish?
What's wrong
Why
with
can't I
you?
just borrow them? You've never used them before.
Condition 1, typhoon.
I can't believe you can't just leave me.
Oh my God,
Ask
leave
me.
alone.
Whoa. We never want to let our conflicts get to condition 1. We need to find ways to help us get back to condition 4. Let's see.
Look, Haley, I took your stuff because you always have the nicest stuff.
I do, don't I?
You have such good taste.
But you should ask before you take something.
You're right, and I'm sorry. I shouldn't have taken it without asking you first. How about this? I promise to ask before I borrow anything of yours again, and to make it up to you, I'll let you borrow anything of mine.
Anything?
Anything.
Let me borrow your car.
My car?
You said anything.
Fine.
You see, it can be that simple. You can't stop a typhoon, and it's tough to stop a conflict once it gets to condition 1. But you can prepare for the different conditions of a typhoon, just like you prepare for the different stages of a conflict, to help you find peaceful ways to get you back to condition 4. Come on, let's show them some other examples. Join us for a normal afternoon at school.
It's almost time to head to the assembly. Is everybody here?
Guess who's missing? Amy.
Before you know it, we'll be in condition 3. Take Amy, for example.
Hurry up, loser. What's wrong with you?
I'm late again. Now I have to sit next to her. She's trouble. Cut it out. Really? I know that is you. You're right there.
You sure that was me?
Yes, I'm sure.
You got eyes in the back of your head?
You know what? I told you to cut it out. Just come on, we're adults.
Why don't you make me?
All right, let's head to the cafeteria.
You're lucky that the bell rang, girl.
No, you're lucky.
Why don't you stay here and see what happens? Or maybe you should just go home and cry to your mommy.
You know what? Whatever. That was close. I almost got into condition 1. Luckily, the bell rang just in time, but what am I gonna do tomorrow?
Day 2.
Is everybody here?
Guess who's missing? Amy again.
You're late.
Sorry, I know. Here goes.
Wait, Amy, why don't you sit up here?
Are you sure?
Yeah, of course.
Really? Oh, you're so nice. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Luckily, I had a courageous classmate like her who noticed I was headed towards condition 1 and helped me out. Maybe I can be that person to someone else who's getting bullied. There's no such thing as an innocent bystander. If you're letting the situation happen, you're letting it intensify.
Get over here. Why are you talking to him?
Ouch! You're hurting my arm.
See what you made me do to you?
I know, I'm sorry.
Look, I'm sorry for hurting your hand like that. Don't make me hurt you like that again.
I know, it was my fault. I'm sorry.
All right, I'm going to go to practice. I want you to go straight home, do your homework, do my homework, get ready for the party, and don't talk to anyone. What are you going to do?
Go straight home, do your homework, and get ready for the party.
That's right. Who loves you?
You do.
I'm the only one that loves you. Now give me a kiss.
Hey, Alicia. Why do you let Ethan treat you like that?
It's nothing. He loves me.
That's not love.
You just don't know him like I do.
I'm glad I don't. Anyway, come on, let me walk you home.
No, it's okay, I'm fine.
Oh, come on, it's on my way. You know your auntie's mom's brother and my dad's uncle's sister are cousins, right? So we're like cousins too?
Okay, I guess so.
Okay.
Are you okay? Do you need anything?
Oh, a drink would be great.
Oh, sure.
Oh, chips. Hey, TV. Can we just chill and watch TV for a bit?
Okay.
Later that day.
Alicia?
Oh, hi.
What is she doing here?
Nothing. She was just walking me home.
But I told you not to talk to anybody.
Maybe we'll just go and get some things before the party. Are you gonna be okay?
No, of course she's okay. She's with me. Just go. What's she doing here?
She was just walking me home.
But I told you not to talk to anybody.
She's my cousin.
I don't care. Why don't you follow simple instructions? And by the way, you didn't even kiss me when I came.
Oh, sorry.
I don't want it now. Did you finish my homework?
Almost done.
Almost done? You've got to be kidding me. You can't get anything right. And by the way, you didn't even get ready. You didn't even shower. It's so embarrassing. You know what? Let's just go to the party. And you know what? For all the trouble that you put me through, you're going to give me what I want tonight.
It's party time! 2, 3, 4.
Stay here. I'm going to go get us some drinks.
The music is so great. I want to dance.
No, don't even dance. You're not even good at it.
Hey, yo, bro. Isn't that your girlfriend dancing? She's kind of a good dancer.
What? I told you not to dance.
Leave her alone.
No,
she's
mind your
fine.
business.
No,
She's
she's
mine.
really fine.
No,
No,
come
just
on.
let her dance. She
You're
just
not
wants to
even
have
listening.
fun.
Mind
She's
your own
not
business.
doing anything
Come
wrong.
on.
No.
No.
You're gonna back up.
Whoa, stop!
It was at that moment that I had realized that this had gone too far. This had gotten out of hand. It wasn't just me getting hurt anymore. And this is what I should have done.
Get over here. Why are you talking to him?
Ouch! You're hurting my arm, Ethan.
See what you made me do to you?
No, I don't make you do anything. I've allowed you to hurt me, and I will not allow you to hurt me anymore. It's over, Ethan.
Yeah, right. It's over until I say it's over.
No, it's over, Ethan.
Who loves you? Who loves you, Alicia? Who loves you?
I love me, and not you, so just go.
You'll be back. Your girls always come back.
Never again.
Wow, Alicia. I'm sure that was tough, but you know what? I'm really proud of you. If you need to talk or you need anything, just know that I'm here for you.
Thanks, Tara. No one is worth losing your self-respect over. Someday, I'll find somebody who respects me. I'm not there yet, but I think I'm finally headed to Condition 4, and I feel really good. And you know, to be honest, I saw it coming. I saw the signs. Just like a storm on the horizon. I think you know what I'm talking about when you get that feeling that just doesn't feel right. Just how we prepare for a typhoon to stay safe. If we take actions fast enough, we can avoid getting caught in the devastation point.
We know it's not easy. As humans, we have an aversion to loss, meaning it actually feels painful when we have to give something up or consider giving something up, even when we know it's not good for us.
Right. It's why we keep things around the house that we don't need anymore, and how stores and marketers get us to buy things so we don't lose out on the great limited time offer. But it's also why we struggle to give up on unhealthy relationships.
You don't even need to have a boyfriend or a girlfriend in order for you to be treated badly. That same abusive relationship could play out even between so-called friends. Let's show you what we mean.
Oh, hi.
Hi, what is she doing here?
Maybe I'll go to the store and buy some stuff for the party. You okay?
Of course she's okay. She's with me. Go ahead and go. So, what was she doing here?
She was just walking me home. You know, she's like my cousin, right?
Whatever. I'm your best friend. That's all you need. Duh. So, is that what you're wearing to the party?
Yeah.
Embarrassing. Anyways, let's go.
You see, it can be subtle at first, but true friendships are built off respect and kindness. It doesn't mean you have to be fake or dishonest, but everything you say or do should come from a place of care, with the intentions of supporting or building a person up. Everyone, especially your friends and family, should be better off because you exist and are in their lives.
Did you know that the difference between hot and boiling is just 1 degree? Bringing down the temperature just a few degrees can make a huge difference. Just like a typhoon changing its trajectory by 1 or 2 degrees can be the difference between devastation and just some rain.
And sometimes, making the right preparations and adjustments early on can save you from ever getting into a Condition 1 situation.
What's the point here? Prepare for conflict. Try to find win-win solutions. Help others try and avoid conflict, or help them to try and find positive solutions in handling them. Everyone needs to do their part.
Conflict is a part of everyday life, and it doesn't have to be bad. It can be an opportunity for growth.
Pakyo.
Typhoon.
Opportunity
Riding on
On a
dangerous wind.